Hello there and welcome back to Python. Right, so this is going to be a preparatory class so that we can prepare you for the future. What is coming after the exam and how do you set up? I want your environment to be set up, right? Because these days, I have to, give benefit of doubt to those who have poor connections and also wait for them to download it, right? What are we going to do? We are going to start with Anaconda and Python. And Anaconda is a framework. And it's basically an archive which has everything: Spider, Jupyter, NumPy, right? Every single thing. Conda is also there, TensorFlow is also there, and every single thing that is required for building good and big applications, right? And to start, I need you to download this version, right? And after the download, Anaconda is going to be ready here, right? So you are going to start Anaconda. It's going to take a while. Now you can see Anaconda is loading, and you can see a nice dashboard in front of you with the diversity of projects, with every single thing available at your disposal, right? All the tools, right? So just like we go out for war, we have tools. We go out and play cricket, we have all the tools, right? And we need to prepare our computer for all those tools, and then start, right, and prepare the environment for machine learning and all data analytics. Now you can see this is the navigator here, and this is where you choose what we need, right? And what you got to do here is, now my computer shows launch, yours is going to show install. Now you go and install a Jupyter notebook, right? Go and install the console shortcut. These are two things, and also go and install. You can see that there are products that I have not used. They are showing install, right? So for example, Orange is there. RStudio that I have not used is showing install, right? Others which are installed are showing launch. And this is, for example, VS Code is there, which we are going to use to develop web applications. We are going to use VS Code to develop web applications. I'll launch it and show you. Right, so I want your platform to be absolutely ready for the next level, right? All right. Now this is your VS Code, all right, and it's absolutely ready. If I close it down, you can already see I've already Django covered with all the py files here. So this is what I'll show you, how to set up Django environment for web application development. That's number one. Number second thing that you're going to install is the most and my favorite for data analytics and machine learning, that is Jupyter Notebook. So once you start Jupyter Notebook, you will launch it. It's a web-based platform, right? And it's going to give you output based on Python. Then Jupyter Notebook is going to be something like this. Right, you can click on new Python 3 file, right, and it is going to work just like Python. So you can say import math, right, this is just a test, or you can say import, for example, NumPy. We have NumPy array as NP, alias is NP, right? Let me, so now you test this. Now if it has imported, then you are ready to go, right? So this is Jupyter Notebook setup. You can even say, for example, you can write anything. You can say 10 plus 20, so you'll get the result 30, right? So you can run it like this, 30, right? So this is your Jupyter Notebook. Jupyter Notebook is ready, right? So I'll close it down. So after the Jupyter Notebook is ready, right, then it's your duty to install this Spider, right? Spider. Now I repeat, install the console. Do not install Jupyter Lab. Jupyter Notebook, install Spider, and that's it. You are ready and you're set to go. I'll say launch Spider. All right, so we will be using Spider 3 updated edition since you are yet to download it. So whenever you download, you're of course going to download a latest edition of Spider, right? And this is where we are going to work with Spider. And it has every single thing. It has a console, it has a file explorer, and it has a variable explorer. For example, I have this line of code right here. If I run this, now you can say enter a number, right? I'll say 10. Now you can say 10 is not a prime number. 2 times 5 is 10. So this is how it is going to work, and it is also showing you the memory map here. right? It is going to be size1, type is int, num is int, right? Every single thing. And this is what we use for basically object-oriented programming, because we have to deal with object-oriented programming. For example, I'll say define class test, and I'll say pass, right? So this is how your Jupyter notebook is going to behave once you are having errors. Now you can see it's showing errors, right? It's showing every single thing that is required for you, right? So it's showing that it has an error, right? So now if I just use it, so now we don't use define, you can have class test, and inside class test we can have a function, all right? So I'll define a function display, right? So as soon as I define a function display, I will say return I am here. So this is just to test, right, what is coming, right? So I can say t is equivalent to test. I'll make an object of test, and I'll say t dot display. We're not learning, right? But yeah, I'm just showing you it is going to show. The moment you hit t, and you can say it's showing you t has a method known as display. Now what is the difference between function and the method? When you call anything with the class object, it's method. When it's without class, it's a function. So now you can see t.display, and this is IntelliSense, and this IntelliSense is not going to allow you to do grammatical or syntax errors or syntax mistakes. So I'll say t.display, and I'll run this project, and it runs absolutely fine. All right, you can see this, and it takes no arguments. So you're not learning here. I'm just showing you the demo that you have to do. All right, so you have to test it. If I say print t.display,
I can learn to understand
now
you much
you can see
better
this,
if I can get
right?
familiar with the way you talk. I need
Okay.
your permission to help.
Now you can have this as well, which is the narrator. You can use narrator, and you can see you are getting printed. I am here is printed here. So Spider is going to be a fun working with. So we'll be starting the first class using Spider. Right, and then we'll at the time of analytics or data sciences, or maybe scientific Python, when we move to scientific Python, we will start using Jupyter notebook there, right? So what is your duty now? I repeat, you keep all the platforms ready and keep them installed, right? And platforms include console, Jupyter notebook, Spider, and the PowerShell if you want, right? Spider, Jupyter notebook, and console is very important right here, right? And you need to maybe do a PIP install of many things that I'm going to tell you in the upcoming videos, right? And these things are very important, right? Because these things are going to provide us scientific solutions, right? For different things, right? And I want your platform to be absolutely ready. Right, so do not install everything and yes, make your computer, heavy. So just install RStudio. I repeat, RStudio will be used for web development using Python, for data analytics and machine learning, Jupyter Notebook, and for object-oriented programming, and every single thing that we are doing with scientific Python development, right? So scientific Python will be taking help from Spider right here, right? And I hope you set up the environment and keep every single thing ready. Till then, complete your exams. I wish you all the best for your near future. I'll be waiting, and I wish that all the environments are pre-ready before I take the class on. I'll be directly taking without even giving you the session on how to install. So installation is very easy, because installation is always going to help you through, right? To press the next button, and then it's done, and then you get started like a pro. So just do complete your assignments, and do complete all the previous videos, and do a bit of revision, and right, and then come up with this, right? So see you in the next class. Bye bye, take care.